Good morning and welcome to the 7th of January. As you can hear, I am loaded with the cold, and having the cold has brought on anxiety that I'm going to choke and not be able to breathe. The joys. I have taken my inhaler a couple of times. I haven't taken it today. It seems to dry up my throat when I take it, so I don't know. I'm not taking it as yet. I think I'm going to go and take a wee puff at it now. Took it a few times yesterday. I'm still not convinced that what I'm having is panic attacks. I'm kind of thinking now it is maybe stress related asthma. I'm really good at diagnosing myself. That's what I'm thinking now. So I just need to chill, not think about it, because last night in the end I put on relaxation breathing techniques and all that so I could sleep, because the cold was obviously starting. I didn't realise it was a cold last night, thought I was going to go into a panic attack. So all of that's racing around, so I think I was bringing on a panic attack, thinking I was going to get a panic attack. When I say panic attack, you know, the not being able to breathe, which is, I feel as if my airways are closing up. That's what happens to me. I don't have palpitations, I don't have anything, it seems to be a, and then it's literally like that. That's how it starts. Right, I even tried to read a book. I opened up my book and I thought, right, let's concentrate on something else, but it was all this clogginess here. I've also made myself a ginger, so I've boiled up some ginger, water and lemon. I do love to have lemon and water anyway, but it seems to be the in thing just now, boiling up some ginger, so I'm trying that again. I'm struggling to swallow, so I'm kind of panicking the minute I try and swallow something at the moment, because I'm so terrified of my airways closing up. I need to get over this, all this anxiety. I need to stop this. So I've tried that. I'll show you what that looks like. So there it is there. I made a pot of it and kind of putting it in my cup. I'm drinking it very slowly. You can add honey to it. I already had tea with honey this morning, so I don't want any more honey. And you can add a dash of whiskey to it, but I'm trying to have a bit of a clean week this week, so I'm trying to eat veggies and no alcohol and no chocolates, and just see if that makes a difference. I'm trying anything at the moment. I've still been exercising. I did my exercising. That's another thing. I've been noticing I've been getting this breathlessness more when exercising. I always did get it. Not always, but I did get it quite a lot at the gym. And not a tiredness, breathlessness, that kind of trying to get a breathless. I suffered with it years and years ago. A lot more, and it calmed down for a long time, but it's really at its peak just now. You fed up of hearing about it? Yeah. Let's try this again. So I have to think about the whole swallowing just now. Anxiety. Right, I'm going to go out shopping is what I'm going to do. I need some new makeup things. I need some of my circles under my eyes have been terrible. I need some more of my number 7 serum stuff that I use, the corrector, number 7 eye corrector, so I need some more of that. I'm going to try the Clinique balm, take the day off balm that everybody goes on about, because I need some sort of cleanser for makeup, so I'm going to try that. And I think I need a new mascara as well. Incidentally, I'm loving my eyelashes. Anyway, that's where we're at on this 7th of December. No, January. It's quite nice, by the way. Ginger and lemon. Okay, we have a little ASOS order. So in here, there should be a pair of leather leggings, Spanx leather leggings. So let's see what they're like. Here they are. Actually look quite nice. Like the feel of them. And yeah, I'm liking them. People, I am liking. Just look at them, let's try them. So I've got my regular kind of Zara ones on today with my Zara jumper, just casually dressed in the house. I'm going to try them on now. Can I just say, I am loving them. This is what they look like. They go right up to kind of here. But I love all the detail, the ribbon, and they feel like you're wearing nothing. And they're not see-through. I love them. I think I could have probably gone for a small. These are in a medium. Loving these. Okay. Oh gosh, why am I even vlogging? So, quick update. I went to Boots and I felt awful. I'll show you what I got from Boots. I only got half the stuff that I went there for because whilst I was in Boots, I stopped at the pharmacist. Because I have a pharmacist there, and I asked for some sort of syrup for my throat. It's not painful, but I just feel I can't swallow, which was making me panic earlier on. So pharmacist says get yourself straight to the doctor or straight to A&E, accident and emergency, because it sounds as if your airways are closing up, your throat's closing up. So that made me panic even more. So Rico quickly paid for what I'd put in the basket. He says to me, what would you just pay for them quickly, and I'll start walking to the car. And so I never got my Clinique balm and I never got my Dior mascara. So I picked up the Pixie, I picked up the number 7, and I picked up my shampoos that I'm using just now, which I like. So this is the LV Dream Length Restoring Shampoo, and I got the conditioner. Oh. I phoned the surgery whilst I was in Boots. They said come straight down. So I went down. Basically the doctor says, your throat's not inflamed. He says it's just viral. Whatever you've got is viral. But I'm gonna, he says, which is something that they just do not do. I'm going to prescribe you antibiotics. I don't think they're going to do anything, but I'm going to prescribe them for you. And yeah, so it's given me antibiotics and I've calmed down with the breathing, but I've been taking chamomile tea as well. I feel that ginger and the lemon's aggravating my throat, so I'm just drinking chamomile tea, taking the tiniest of sips because I can't swallow. I can't even eat. I haven't even, I tried to eat. I went downstairs and I tried to eat something, but it just chokes me and I can't eat anything. So I'm gonna finish putting my jammies on. I've got half jammies, half top. I'm gonna finish and I'm just gonna get into bed because I think the whole anxiety behind this has really taken it out of me today. So no exercise today, and then when you see this vlog you know why I haven't been uploading vlogs. So I'm just gonna lie in my bed and chill. I mean, I even tried today, I kept trying to do things to calm myself down, and the thing is, every time I took the inhaler I felt it was drying up my throat even more. But when I took the syrup, because the doctor prescribed antibiotic tablets, I said I can't take them because I cannot swallow. I'm sure he thinks I'm being a total hypochondriac, but honestly I'm not. I've not been to the doctor as much as I've been these past few days. Anyway, so what was I saying? Yeah, the minute I took, so I changed it to a syrup. It just, as I took the syrup, Again, might be the placebo effect, but I honestly felt as if it went just kind of eased. It's coming back again, so I'm like, I want to take another sip of that syrup. So I didn't even check what antibiotic he gave me. My phone is buzzing like crazy. So that's my thing. Hello and welcome to Saturday the 11th of January. So what have we been up to? I can't even remember the last time I picked up the camera, but I do remember it was feeling a wee bit unwell, and that was the last I was in my bed for the rest of the week. So I was knocked out, lay in bed. I was struggling mostly with the not being able to swallow, which in turn was giving me anxiety because, yeah, I think I said all of this, but anyway. I'm still a bit cloggy around my throat. I still kind of have to take big swallows, but I'm swallowing a lot more naturally now. I was even able to eat something yesterday, which I haven't been able to do. I was struggling to eat and drink, so I was trying to get wee sips of maybe chamomile tea or water and things like that, but there was no way I could eat anything. I would just basically choke. But yesterday Rico made me some nice salmon and mashed some carrot for me and things, and I managed to take that, and it was because I was hungry. I was beginning, when I was really unwell, I wasn't hungry, didn't want to eat. I just wanted to be in my bed, and that's all I did. And it's honestly, it's really unlike me. I kept trying to kind of get up, and I just would find myself back in bed. But this morning I got up. Yesterday I was much better. Like I said, I got up. We had Georgie yesterday. Georgie's not been well either because I had her on the Wednesday. And I think that the two of us just basically lay in my bed together, tried to kind of play a wee bit, and then she felt the exact same way as me, kind of tried her best, and then we would end up in my bed. So that was Wednesday. Yesterday, Georgie came and I got up, I showered and everything, and managed to get Georgie to gymnastics. We were both a wee bit kind of, but we got there, we did it, and I then went and got my colour done as well, so I got the greys done, which always makes me feel a lot better, and you know, had a wee chat with my hairdresser about what's been going on with me, you know, like you do. She said to me something that, you know, with these panic attacks and things that I've been having, she said to me, and Rico actually said the same thing, that have I thought about estrogen, because it could be because of my estrogen that I'm taking. But honestly, the attack that I had on Christmas Day, even though that's the worst one I've ever had, I have had them in the past. So, you know, I don't think that particular one is down to estrogen. Anxiety, this time, anxiety I kind of normally cope with, you know, it's like when you get, but I was getting it really bad this time, and I think the anxiety was caused by me thinking I was gonna choke and not be able to breathe. But anyway, enough of all that nonsense, because I'm on the mend now. I'm on the mend. I'm not 100%, but I'm on the mend, and I've managed to bring my house back to the way that I like it. So I got up this morning, I shined up all my worktops. I mean, there was only the two of us in the house, and the odd day when we had Georgie, so the house doesn't really get dirty, but it doesn't shine the way I like it to shine. See, now everything's shining. I mean, Rico's good, he tidies away and cleans up, but you know, that way when you just, anyway, that's all done this morning. The shark is still out, so I just run round with the shark throughout the house, because that's what that's great for, just a quick hoovering, and just made it look the way I like it to look, with shiny sinks and shiny taps. So now I'm going to go and upload. I'm going to go and film a video. I'm going to go and do a sit down video, because I haven't done like a proper sit down video for such a long time. I think I'm going to do my favourite SLGs, something along that line. I'm going to talk about SLGs, and yeah, tomorrow is James's 40th day memorial, so we'll be going to church for that. Later on, Georgie is also arriving. She's doing an overnight with us tonight because George and Ruth are going out for Ruth's birthday, because it was Ruth's birthday on Tuesday the 9th. So that's that. So yeah, so I want to get the filming done and organised before Georgie arrives, so I can just spend time with Georgie. Okay, enough. I'm gonna go get ready now, decide what top I'm gonna wear. Makeup is all done. Oh, I feel so much better. Honestly, I really dislike myself when I'm like that kind of poor me attitude. I really don't like it. I did quite feel sorry for myself with all this breathing. I took my inhaler a couple of times, and the antibiotics and the paracetamols. Honestly, the medication I was taking. But anyway, I'm gonna go and film now. Okay, I've changed my jumper. It's very similar to what I had on. So that's the one I had on. And I've just put, I think this was one I used to wear to work. Actually, it's nice and sparkly. Just a little bit more life to it. It's quite nice actually. And I've just got a pair of old leggings on from Next. Okay, so that's me changed, ready to start filming. The other thing is I picked up was this Rescue Remedy Comfort and Reassure. Anything to beat this anxiety and panic attacks. So let's go and do this filming. Okay, oh, by the way, the other big news this week, what about our Harry and our Meghan doing a runner? What do we think about that? What's your opinion about that? Hold on, it's me in the room. Just gonna get ready to film. I'm just gonna put you on my stand. There we go. So that's me sat down. Right, so what do we think about Harry and Meghan? Here's a shock. Is it a shock? I don't know, because there was always speculation that they would move, but did we actually think that they would move? For me, my initial reaction to when all this started was how absolutely devastated would Diana have been to know that her two sons have fallen out. That for me, as a mother, that's what I would say to the boys. I would say to them, come on boys, look, how would your mum feel? I mean, they were just everything to her, as you know our children are to us. You know, I mean, I know certainly it would absolutely break my heart if for whatever reason, you know, the boys fell out. It would absolutely break my heart. So that's the one issue, is that the two brothers that were so close, and you know, brothers have their fallouts, say things, do things, to fall out and have a major falling out, to me it has to be something serious. And you know, as a parent, well, not say as a mother, but as a parent, because Charles is still around, why is he not making the boys up? Why is he not intervening to sort out whatever the problem is between the boys? Because I know certainly as a parent, that's what my priority would be. So that's William and Harry. Now, as for Harry and Meghan wanting to be kind of part-time royals, which is what we're led to believe at the moment, can that work? I don't know. We'll see. At the moment, they're still in talks. Meghan's away back to Canada at this precise moment because she left Archie there. Which brings me, I'll just jump onto this next subject about not giving Archie a title. See, I disagree with that as well, because that's not their place. He's entitled to that title. So if he didn't want to use that title as an adult, when he got to an age where he understood what his title meant, then that would be up to him. I don't know if he can still take that title on and they're just not using it, but officially he still has that title. But yeah, that's the other thing. I think that's very unfair to have taken that away from him and taking that dynasty away from him as well. You know, they're not giving him the choice. So because this, you know, this was what Harry was born into and was very good at. He was actually very, very good at all the things that he did, and he connected with the people, which is, you know, the gift that his mum had as well. So that aside, then there's the other issue of apparently this is all Meghan's doing, you know, and he's weak not to kind of stood up to her. But, you know, on the other hand, you know, is he being weak? He's actually standing up for his wife. He's saying, no, hold on a minute, we're not happy. This is making my wife unhappy, therefore it's making me unhappy. So we want to make a new life and we don't need your money. At the moment they're saying they're gonna make their own money, although they have plenty of money, but all of that again hasn't been finalised, so none of us know. But maybe actually he's strong, that he can walk away from this family. Maybe, you know, we're looking at him thinking, oh, you're so weak, blah blah blah, or a lot of people are saying that, but actually look at the strength it takes to actually walk away and say, no, I'm not doing this anymore, I'm going to stand on my own 2 feet. You know, there's all these things because none of us truly know what's actually happened here. You know, none of us know what the falling out is, why they want to move away, what's been done to make Meghan feel like that. Maybe one day they'll write a wee book, like Diana wrote a wee book, and we kind of got to know everything. Maybe Meghan will do the same one day. We'll see. Anyway, just to conclude this, and I really want to hear your thoughts on it, what I think. Initially, like I said, I was upset that the boys had fallen out, and then I kind of thought, oh, you're running away. Why are you running away? Deal with it. We all have problems. Whatever your problems are, sort them out. Everybody has problems in their life with their families, you know. Sort them out. Deal with it. Don't talk to the ones that you're not getting on with. I'm sure you'll sort it out eventually, and do your job that, you know, you were raised to do, basically, you know, work ethic and all that. And my thoughts for Meghan was, well, you knew what you were getting yourself into, or at least we think we know what she was getting herself into. So, you know, why are you throwing the dummy out now? Just get on with it and deal with it. And are Meghan's family values different? Who knows? Who knows? It's really quite complicated, and I'm not judging anybody. I wouldn't dare, because none of us know what's actually really truly happened to make them come to this decision. It's sad. I, for one, I am sad. If they go, I think it's sad, because I think she would have done an amazing job, and I think, and Harry already was doing an amazing job, and of course everybody makes mistakes. There isn't a person in this world that hasn't made mistakes, and there's not a person in the royal family that hasn't made a mistake. Everybody does. But it's a shame. It's a real shame. It's sad, I think, you know, but time will tell. We'll see. I just thought I would touch on it because it's kept me going well in my moments of not being able to eat and drink. That kept me going. That was quite interesting and quite oh my goodness. Anyway, I need to do this video. I haven't had a glass of wine. I wonder if I should go and get a wee glass of wine for this video. It's actually water I'm needing. I'm still struggling a wee bit with this swallowing. Will we try a glass of wine? Well, Watch my SLG video and you'll see if I actually go for a glass of wine. You'll recognise the top. My phone keeps buzzing as well. I haven't been closing my rings either. Obviously I've been in my bed. I got up one morning when I couldn't breathe. Oh, here we go, back on myself. And I tried to do the easiest yoga, and it was actually good because it was making me concentrate on something else other than me not being able to swallow. And I watched an awful lot of videos on panic attacks and anxiety and all that, and apparently you have to speak to your anxiety. You have to tell your anxiety, you know, yep, I know you're here, I am not in danger, I am absolutely fine, I have nothing to fear. And apparently we have anxiety because of a trauma. So I'm guessing I had quite a few traumas last year with the loss of my mum, the loss of Lulu and the loss of James, and I basically saw all three of them die. So I'm guessing that's kind of a trauma in itself. So I'm, you know, I reckon this is what's bringing this up now. So I'm telling you, okay, it's really all in my head. My hairdresser said to me, Anne-Marie, I'm going to stop calling her my hairdresser, we'll just call her Anne-Marie. Anne-Marie said to me, you need to realise this is, you know, there's nothing wrong with you. That it's all in it's your head that's making you do all this. So and you name your anxiety. I'm just naming my anxiety, panic attacks. So go away, don't need you, there's nothing wrong with me. Away you go, shoo shoo, don't need you, want to get on with my life, want to be me again. Again, that's what Anne-Marie said to me yesterday, I want Andri back. So Andri's coming back. Anyway, let's do this video. I'm gonna go get a glass of wine because Andri needs to come back.